9 years ago, the Dragunities were unleashed onto the world. Since that time, I've made it my mission to find them and to reunite them. Over the years, this deck, once lost of its former glory, has been forgotten to the sands of time. But I still have hope. I continue to search. I know their power. And I know that even in the modern era, they can be a force to be reckoned with. And I will reunite the Dragunity Knights of old and take the meta by storm.
What's up YouTube? It's RainingCardGames and welcome back to another episode of Sealed Only Dragunity. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. You may notice I am wearing a mask. The reason being is recently I was out on a run and I got into a wee bit of an accident. And resulting in I got cut up on my face, had a bit of a slip and fall, so I have a little bit of scarring.
The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed.
But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger, and until I heal up, I'm going to be wearing the mask.
If I pull that off, will you die?
It would be extremely painful.
But anyways, before we go ahead and jump into today's product, if you haven't already caught the 2,000 subscriber special, I encourage you to go visit that video because the giveaway is still live. Now, if you are entering into the giveaway, do make sure that your subscription settings are listed as public, not private. That way, I know that you're actually subscribed to my channel because I need to see a little red YouTube square next to your name on my end, so that way I know you're subscribed, because otherwise, how am I going to know if you're just entering the giveaway and you're not actually subscribed to the channel? I want to make sure that I'm giving the prize to an actual subscriber to the channel. It's really easy. Just go to your YouTube settings and go down to your subscriptions and make sure that it's checked for public and not private. Really simple fix, so if I encourage you guys to go check that out if you are entered into the giveaway, do it. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe down below. It really helps the channel a lot. And if you want to go above and beyond, check out the other links like our Ink Gaming affiliate link, which we just recently got, all our TCG affiliates. As well as you want to go really above and beyond, you can join us on Patreon or a YouTube channel membership. But anyway, you guys, let's go ahead and open some product. Okay, so we have a very wide variety for our $40 worth of product for today's episode. Not only are we supporting our local OTS, but we've got a steal. I got these Battles of Legend Lights Revenge packs for 4 buckaroonies. We can see that. Secrets of Eternity is an extremely cheap set because the set kind of flopped, so I got these basically for $1.50 each pack. And their first ed packs, mind you, and we're just going after a common. And then I got some Masaihos. So anyway, let's go ahead and actually, well, we know what we're getting in our promo. Will we be able to use Super Rejuvenation? We technically can use it, but I don't know if we'll actually be able to apply it or not. So we'll keep that in mind. We will keep that in mind that we do have it. So let's go ahead and now let's get the OTS packs out of the way. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon would be a great pull from this set. So, Formula Synchron, cool. I think we could make it, maybe. Muddy Mud Dragon, aka we can look at it. And Bahamut Shark. Okay, interesting. We'll see. Let's actually organize right here. So, Okay. Interesting pack. Come on. Crystal Wing. It's a super. It's not an ulti, although ulti Abyssal. It would be pretty cool. Wouldn't complain there. Dimension Fortress Warrior. Another Ultimate Zulkin. And Spiral Killjoy. Oh my god. Spirals can burn in the burning abyss. For all I care. Okay, let's get the Secrets of Eternity out of the way, because we're just hunting for a common. Dragunity Divine Lance. Okay. Pendulum Shifty Wifty. Performapal Friended Donkey. Constellar Twinkle. Echo Oscillation. Well, cool. For the Burning Abyss. Toy Knight, Performapal, blah blah blah. Gigabyte, Deskbot 3. Okay. Let's actually organize here. Just a tad. Rare pile. Common bulk. Yay! We did not pull the common we needed. But it's okay. I've got plenty of these Secrets of Eternity packs set aside, so I'm pretty sure we have a very good chance of pulling it. Double Chop Hole. Inferno, blah blah blah. Mischief of the Gnomes. Super Heavy Samurai, blah blah blah. Necros Cycle as our rare. Super Heavy Samurai, blah blah blah. Raid Raptor Rise Falcon. Unizombie, that's actually pretty good. Infernal Seismitas, and yeah. Not much we can do about that. Last pack of Secrets of Eternity. I'm not frazzled. I mean, it'd be nice if we pulled the lance because, you know, I want to pull what I want to pull from the packs, but if we don't, I'm not too worried because I have plenty more of these packs and they're really cheap. Explosum, Performapal, Fire Muffler Lion, Go 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 Golem, Golden Form. Satellar Light Capella, Frontline Observer. Ooh, Blaze Accelerator Reload. Volcanics, when are they getting that support? Toy Knights, Infernal Tondel, Spike Eagle. Okay, so unfortunately, no Dragunity Divine Lance, which is unfortunate because it's a common, but it's okay. Let's open our first Battles of Legend. Come on. There are Dragunities in this set. Super Heavy Samurai Fist. Raid Raptor Rudder Strix. Zaphion the Time Lord. Whoa! Giant Rex, and then... Wow, that pack is slippery slidey. And Gladiator Beast Noxious. So secrets and our ultra pile. Nothing we can use in that one. It's okay. Let's go into a Cybernetic Horizon. A Shaiho. Ascalon. Senatus. Koos. Lewin's in here too, and then Legion, but eh. Crusadia Power. Psychic Ace. Hey, another Koos! Look at that! Gogi Moonslot. Sweet, that's actually pretty good. Crusadia Revival. Gladiator Beast Dragasis. Metaphys Decoy Dragon. Boral Regenerator. World Legacy Mind Meld. Power, yeah. Hey, that's nice. That is nice. We actually got a card that we needed. Cool, now we have 2 Koos in the deck. Let's go into another Battles of Legend. Light's Revenge. Whoa, okay. Vanity's Fiend. Abyss Actor Curtain Raiser. Wolf. Anti-Spell. And White Aura Dolphin. It's generic. You know, it is a generic synchro, so who knows. But yeah, that's interesting. I don't think I'll need that, but anyway. Let's go into another Cybernetic Horizon, shall we? We shall. Okay. Beast Magic Attack. Mini Boral Dragon. Crusadia Power. Crusadia Maximus. That's pretty cool. Performapal Goldfang. Crusadia Leonis. Reclusia. Decoy Dragon. Boral Generator. We do have plenty of more Crusadias if we want to more double down on that engine. However, we need some more of them links. But oh well. Different Dimension Ground. Lumina. Abyss Actor Script. Twilight Ninja Kagan. And wow. That was unexpected. So far, we only have 1 card to really show. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me something good that I can add to the deck. Another Draco? Yeah, why not? Metaphys Ascension. Moonslot. Hand Samuraiger. Another. Oh my god. This card actually sucks. Revival of the World or Renewal. Goki Tag Partner, Leonis, Reclusia. Come on. I mean, its Cybernetic Horizon did give us Aku, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But Battles of Legends needs to give us a synchro. It needs to provide Space-Time Transcendence. Twilight Ninja Jogan. Performapal Adai's Dissolver. Gladiator Beast and a beta. Okay! Psyframe Lord Omega. That is a good synchro. That is a good synchro. I will take that. Thank you. Ask and ye shall receive. Okay. It's not the synchro we wanted, but it is a good synchro, and I will not complain at all about pulling Psyframe Lord Omega. Okay. Last pack of Cybernetic Horizon. Contact Gate. Dragunity Legion. I'll just set that. We have a playset of Koos. Cool. Not too shabby. Noble Knight Custonet. Hey! Lewin! That was a Dragunity pack. Not bad at all. Not too shabby. World Legacy Mind Meld. Noble Arms, Claron, Ballista Squad, Solitary Sword of Poison. Sealed Only Samurai flashbacks. But yeah, okay, we have a playset of Koos now. We have Cypher Lord Omega. We have a Lewin. Not bad. Now, we have 2 packs left of Battles of Legend. Light's Revenge. Oh, yes. Destiny Hero Dreamer. Destiny Hero Destiny. Lumina. Vision Hero Adoration. Raid Raptor Final Fortress Falcon. Love that card. And Vision Hero Witch Raider. Nah, that pack was a dud. Twas a dud. But we have one more pack. Can this last pack provide us with a Gator? Can it provide us with a Crystal Wing? Good questions. I don't have the answer. Super Heavy Samurai, blah, blah, blah. Super Heavy Samurai Fist. There we go. Lumina. Was I saying, what was I calling? I was calling Lila Lumina. Wow. I apologize, Lightsworn fans, and I have a Lightsworn deck somewhere around. But anyway, Witch of the Black Forest, Camion, the Time Lord, and Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor. Okay, so Battles of Legends did provide a Psyframe Lord Omega. That's cool. More importantly, we have completed our playset of Koos. So, and a Lewin. I think, oh my god, I hit the camera. Let's go and tweak this deck.
Alright, so taking a look at our deck, you can see that now we finally have that lovely playset of Koos, which really helps in getting us into our newly added Lewin, as well as our Dragunity Knight Gable, just helping us out with that going second strategy. And then also you'll notice we have that Gamma Seal and that Pankratops, along with the Psyframe Lord Omega, so we're just really going in on that going second, and also trying to be more disruptive towards our opponent. Also you notice that we have our hand trap lineup. We're really banking on going second, and I think with these tools, we can now more consistently going into some of our quote-unquote win cons that I'm feeling quite confident with this list, and we'll see how we do. So let's go ahead and swap on over.
Alright, so now that we've gone ahead and we've tweaked the deck a little bit, hopefully we should see some more improved results. I think it is time that we go on to Yugioh Pro and we clap our opponents.
Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, clap, clap.
Alright, so for the first match for today's episode, I've actually decided for my matches to go a little more on the competitive route, so we just went onto the competitive section of Yugioh Pro to see what we can find, and our first matchup is up against PK Fire, or Phantom Knights combined with the Burning Abyss monsters, for those of you who are not familiar. And for those of you who don't know, this deck is using some of the new support that comes out in Phantom Rage, and can I just say, Tier Scale is a crazy card, which raises the ceiling for Phantom Knights to a whole new level, and having Rusty Bardiche back, yeah, this deck is definitely not one to underestimate in the slightest, and it's just really consistent, and I'm super surprised. And ends on his board. So it's up to me now to see what can I do going second. Unfortunately, in my hand, I don't really open that great. I don't have any access to any tuners or anything, so it's literally just I'm gonna have to rely on Mistleton and Leviton Beatdown. Yeah, unfortunately, my Mistleton gets popped, so really all I have is a set Call by the Grave, which in theory actually can be pretty beneficial considering the amount of graveyard effects that Phantom Knights and Burning Abyss monsters have. However, he already has an established board state, so at this point I'm like, he literally just needs to assemble lethal on field, and when he goes to pop my Call by the Grave, it just forces me to shotgun it. But yeah, at this point I'm like, okay, get in your damage, we're going to go into game 2 and rely on what we can put in from the side deck to hopefully steal a game and steal the match. So for game 2, I once again make him go first. However, for some odd reason, I do not shotgun the Lancia as soon as his turn starts, instead of waiting till main phase 1, which already then it's too late because Cloak's effect already triggers off when it's banished. So I think at that point, because I shotgunned the Lancia too late, it did cost me some card advantage, and he's still able to get out of board. However, it does limit him to what he's able to do, considering he's not able to banish any monsters for the turn. But he still ends on an interruption with a Bardiche. And then it's on me to really do nothing, because once again, I've opened very, very, very subpar. But I do figure that at least if Silver Rocket does get destroyed by Bardiche effect or anything, I'll be able to rip something out of his extra deck to hopefully slow him down. And I do have my Call by the Grave, which can slow down his play, so I go ahead and get rid of his tier scale so that way he can't abuse that monster's effects. But yeah, just because the Phantom Knight engine is super consistent, he's able to continue and extending on, destroy my field. And while I do get to rip a card out of his extra deck, as I was planning to with the Silver Rocket, looking at his extra deck, I'm like, there's not too much I can do. Obviously, I get rid of the upgraded version of the Phantom Rage Dragon, but I'm like, it's still not enough. And I just hope that my top deck, after I get my Rocket Tracer from the deck off of Silver Rockets, if I can do something. And unfortunately, guess what gets popped? Yep, the Rocket Tracer. So essentially, it just leaves me with a Rocket Synchron on field, which is a dead card. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to suicide myself, and I'm just going to hand this match over to him because I have no form of recovery whatsoever. And we get trounced 2-0. Match number 2. I am forced to go first, so I have no idea what I'm going up against. So I just have the only really play that I have at my disposal is Dragunity Knight Gabolg in attack position and just hope that I can survive an attack. And yeah, I start seeing all the banish shenanigans, and he brings out the triple fusion Predaplant monster, and I see the Golden Casual, so I know I'm going up against Grand Maju.
I can't read.
But fortunately, my opponent did not realize that Gabolg is a quick effect, so I can activate it during either player's battle phase, which means that he's wide open for an attack. And I just have to get enough damage on field in order to kill him. Unfortunately, I don't have enough damage right off the back, but I can set up, because I know if I attack right now, Golden Castle will destroy my monsters. So I'm happy with leaving my monsters as is. And he gets out his Hextrude, which has the ability to pop a monster. And then I see the Eater of Millions, which is very frightening. However, when Leviton is destroyed, it has another effect that people really forget about. It can special summon monsters that were equipped to it. Unfortunately, he's still able to deal with my monsters, so there's not too much I can do about that. However, because now he has more monsters than me, I am able to special summon the Pankerchops and pop his field spell, which then clears the way for my Foolish Burial to get me a Rocket Synchron, which I'm able to revive my Absolrouter. And through this, I get into Scarlight, clear his field, and I get in for lethal. Now, moving on to game number 2. He makes me go first again. Obviously, this is Grand Maju, so he wants to smack me as hard as possible, and he hits me with the D-Shifter. This hurts badly. Very badly, because essentially my graveyard is reliant on special summoning tuners and equipping them from the graveyard, but luckily I have the Lancia in my hand, so I'm able to slow down his plays and potentially protect myself from any nasty Pot of Desires and Grand Maju combos. But then again, I don't have really much of a board presence. However, now that I have a Koos in the graveyard, this can help with future setup. And I go ahead and shotgun my Cosmic Sled Cone, getting rid of that Golden Castle of Stromberg. So that way I know that my attacks will get in. And using my Dragon Ravine, I'm able to search out a Dux. And this is able to get me into a Gabolg, which now can beat over his Hexatrude. So I get rid of the big Milkies. And then I just go ahead and set a Solemn Strike. So that way if he hits the field with a Eater of Millions or anything, I would be protected from any potential removal. But speaking of removal, I just get Kaiju'd. However, when he drops the Necro phase, I go ahead and negate that because obviously I know I don't want him to reset his banish pile or anything. And I want to keep my big Chungus on the field. And at this point, it's like, all right. Good old-fashioned beatdown. No effects, no special summoning. It's just Senatus, Gameciel. We're just going to smack you down until I whittle your life points away. However, Pot of Extravagance is worrying because at this point, if he's able to drop a Granmaju on me, he can one-shot me very, very easily. He's able to get rid of the Gameciel by virtue of the Bigfoot. However, at this point, all I have to do is search out a monster that I can normal summon. So I search my Ducks. And I just go straight to the battle phase, no effects, and I take this game 2-0. The first actual official match that I won without cheese, kind of. But anyway, for our final match today, I'm playing our favorite channel patron. I'm kidding, I love all my channel patrons. But a friend of the channel, Mr. Q's Mod Shop, who is gracious enough to grant us a remote duel. Because I figured, all these online duels are fun, but really playing the card physically, it's so much different. Unfortunately, even though I'm going second, my Mistleton is really my only play. So at this point, I'm like, I can't do too much. So I just swing in with my Mistleton and my Sky Striker Ace Hayate to get him down to 4,400 life points. So, setting myself up hopefully for an OTK next turn. And yeah, the amount of times that I've been hit by a Kaiju Slumber on this series, it's getting up there. It is definitely getting up there. And it kind of ruins me over and I get a Gameciel for my troubles. Whilst he gets himself a Jizukuru, which clearly demonstrates that he is indeed playing his favorite beloved trains. And yeah, after popping my Gameciel using Lightning Vortex, which he's actually sending his Machina Citadel for future setups, I get train wrecked. Yeah, that's usually what happens with trains. You get a big metal slab to the face. But knowing that he's playing trains, I make him go first. Because obviously, he can't really do much besides just leave a big Chungus on the field, which hopefully I can just destroy via card effect and then get in for some hefty damage. But opening with a Revolving Switchyard, at least I know he's going to definitely end with some rank 10 on the field. He goes ahead and searches out his Night Express Knight, which is a very good normal summon. And then at this point, he special summons out his Daracrane, which is a great Earth Machine extender. It's probably one of the best ones. And he overlays into his Super Dora, which is a big 4K booty with a quick effect that can essentially protect himself. So on my turn, I go ahead and special out my Pankratops, which he changed his Super Dora effect, which he then chains his Daracrane, which he detaches. But I chain my Pankratops so I can pop his back row, which was an evenly match, which would have hurt. However, that's my only follow-up play. So I literally just set a monster and pass it over to him, which I am very worried. And, yeah, at this point, he's slowly accumulating field. Since Revolving Switchyard's already on the field, I know he can have access to another rank 10, which means I'm most likely going to be seeing a Libe. Interestingly enough, instead of going for Gustav Max to burn me for 2k, he goes into his Sky Fortress, where he's able to pop my monster, which was a Set Crusadia Draco, burns me for 1,000, goes into Libe, detaches, and then he smacks me for 6,000, leaving me just with 1,000 life points. Yeah, I really don't have too much. I am able to get rid of his Libe, but that still has the Super Door on field. And I know he runs multiple Libes in his extra deck, so I don't have an answer for a 4,000 defense monster. So I literally just set, pass, and hope I survive. And I get beat over with my Kaiju. I bricked. And my record, however, we do have a win. And a win is greatly appreciated, and to be honest, I'm happy with how the deck performed. Considering we went against more rogue and meta adversaries for today's episode, I'll take it.
And that is going to do it for today's episode, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I can't believe we actually won a match. And it feels so good knowing that I actually kind of won a match more on the merits of what I side decked and going back and forth versus literally just luck of a coin flip. So it feels great, and moving forward now we want to just try to get more match wins under our belt so that way we know we're progressing the series forward. And anyway, stay tuned for the next episode. I will see you guys later.